Now, when we say this is not Kavanaugh, what do we mean?
What you were doing is critical race theory. And so I guess I would ask, what did you mean by that when you gave that speech?
With respect, Senator, the quote that you are mentioning there was about sentencing policy.
Did it relate to alcohol?
I like
You
beer.
haven't answered that.
I like beer. I don't know if you do.
Okay.
Do you like beer, Senator?
Is that not accurate?
Respectfully, Senator, it was not my argument.
You're saying there's never been a case where you drank so much that you didn't remember what happened the night before or part of what happened.
You're asking about, blackout. I don't know. Have you?
I have received so many notes and letters and photos from little girls around the country who tell me that they are so excited for this opportunity and that they have thought about the law in new ways.
This whole 2-week effort has been a calculated and orchestrated political hit. Revenge on behalf of the Clintons.
It's just incredible, and it hits you in the face just so much when you watch, and compare Ketanji Brown Jackson's confirmation to Brett Kavanaugh's, right? Yep. You've got Kavanaugh, who the right just made such a martyr. How dare you? Oh, how dare you accuse this man, even though he was definitely accused and definitely lied to our faces about all the ridiculous things that he talked about in his yearbook or whatever the hell.
Yep. It now feels like forever that Brett Kavanaugh has been on the Supreme Court, but it really wasn't that long ago that we were in the thick of his confirmation battle, trying to figure out if America would pass the incredibly low bar of choosing someone for the court that was not saddled by so many obvious, massive issues lurking in his past. And during that battle, there was an investigation by the FBI. But what was that investigation actually like? How deep was it? Was it designed to actually get us to the truth of who this person was, and was he qualified to be on the Supreme Court? Well, we've learned that the FBI's supplemental investigation happened at the direction of the White House, that the most relevant of the 4,500 tips the agency received were referred back to White House lawyers in the Trump administration, and that in the days of the follow-up investigation, 10 people were interviewed. It doesn't say this, but other reporting has confirmed that neither Christine Blasey Ford nor Kavanaugh were among those 10 people. And I'm not super obsessed with like true crime podcasts, and I've watched a little bit of like Mayor of Easttown, so I'm not an expert on the procedure, but I think the core people are supposed to be talked to at some point. And so they didn't do that. They collected tips. They didn't look into them. They gave them to the Trump lawyers as if to give them ammunition to then use in the public debates. They didn't talk to the core people. So, I mean, it's not like we have a lot of faith in the process that this is now destroying, but how could one have any faith that they discovered what might actually be lurking out there when they so clearly didn't care about the details?
How dare you make him feel bad? He's just a little boy. He's just a little boy. And then he cries and everything's fine. Ketanji Brown Jackson, you've got Lindsey Graham in her face, basically being like, there were other black women. There are other black women who are qualified. What about you? And like, I'm not even gonna consider race, and just like the amount of racism, the white privilege, like all you need, again, we don't need CRT. You just compare these two confirmation hearings. Yeah. And I send all of my strength out to anyone, because it's not just Ketanji Brown Jackson. There have been other hearings. And for people that Republicans have successfully blocked of Biden's, I just send all of my strength out to that, because it takes so much wherewithal to be calm, swallow your pride, and let Lindsey Graham bark in your face and disrespect you on a national stage. Yeah. And then know pretty soon you're gonna be a goddamn justice.